Okay, fabulous ones, we're just gonna jump right into this tutorial. I just wanted to create just a real simple look. I mean, no Instagram eyebrows. This is something that you can wear every day. It takes like not even 10 minutes to finish the eyes. Like, I think I use just literally 3 eyeshadows. It's something that you could just quickly apply and get out the door. But of course I still wanted it to be a little glam, so of course I added the lashes and the winged eyeliner. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and let's do this, okay? Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my Lorac Omega 2 palette. I have like used this palette one time and I don't know why. I love the palette. It's got great colors in it. Let me show y'all here. It's got one, ooh, come on, it's got wonderful colors. Yeah, we're gonna use this palette today to create this real simple look, and let's just do this. Now of course I've already did my eyebrows, which is no Instagram eyebrows. If you notice, they're not thick the way I usually have them. I just used a powder. I didn't use a pomade or anything like that. These are just regular everyday eyebrows, okay? And of course I already primed my eyes and set it with a powder. So the first color we're gonna go into, I'm gonna use Tawny right here as my transitional shade. I think that will just go lovely with my skin tone, honey. I hope I don't appear as light as I did in my last video because I'm still working with my new lens, y'all. So I'm just gonna take this IT Cosmetic brush and get right in there into the crease. I'm even using a different brush. I usually don't even use this brush for you know, my transitional shade. I actually don't use this brush that much at all, but I do like it. I mean, I bought it and I was using it before, but you know, when new things come out, you just always buying what's out, you know, that comes out, and then you kind of forget what you have, and this brush is just fine. So we're just gonna go ahead and blend that right into the crease, well, above my crease, because you know I got hooded eyes, y'all. So, and then I'm gonna bring it out to the outer edge. And I also going to take a little bit more of that and just concentrate it on the outer corner, because I want that to be a little bit deeper, per usual. Just blend that out. Give it like a quick blend. You know, these eyeshadows are really good. This Lorac, what I could tell you about it is that the shadows are really easy to blend out, you know. So because I'm trying to keep this kind of soft but glam at the same time, I'm just working it in there, okay honey? Just windshield wiper motions, circular motions, whatever you want to do, okay? Just get it done. And you know what, I think this is like the first time that I don't want to say that I use just all matte shades, but I don't think I've ever filmed a video that I used only matte shades. You know, I'm always trying to put some shimmer somewhere, honey. I'm just talking away today, huh? Next color I'm gonna go in is, oh Lord, I almost forgot what I did on the other eye. We're gonna go ahead and use Goji. I'm gonna take my Ride and Die MAC brush. I don't even know the number of this because it's so old. And I'm gonna go ahead and dip it in there. Now this palette does got a little bit of kickback to it, but you know, it's nothing, you know, it's not a lot. Nothing like that, you know, ABH subculture palette that I've been hearing about. So just want to go ahead and just place the product and then start going in circular motions, okay? And then I'm bringing it up into the crease, right into the socket. This is a pretty brick color, like red undertones obviously, and just blend that away. Now I kind of like with this eye, I blended it, but I'm not like blending it to the gods, you know what I'm saying? I kind of want it a little bit harsh and almost look like a soft cut crease at the same time. Yeah, I hope I'm explaining myself right, but I know what I'm trying to do. And these colors are so easy to blend. Like this palette is like, I mean, it takes no time, for real. And I'm not bringing it all the way like a circle, but just half, about 3/4 of a way. Now I'm gonna take my other brush and get that tawny and blend out some of those harsh edges right there. Just go over it a bit, just to blend it out softly. Do you guys think I should do a full face today, or should I just film the eyes? I wish you guys could talk back to me. See? Everyday look, every day. that's all the blending I'm gonna do with that. I really like want it harsh and soft at the same time. I don't know, it's crazy. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take this shade here, Custard, and I'm gonna put that on the lid, and I'm also going to highlight my brow bone just a little slightly. Just like such. Do you see that, guys, right there? You see how my lid is creasing right there? Ugh, I guess I didn't put enough powder there. So I'm just gonna bring it up. I'm gonna try to blend in that creasing that I got on that lid right there. See how soft it is, and then you just want to blend it in to that goji. What's that color called? Yeah, goji. Okay, that creasing is gonna piss me off. I'm gonna go back in with that tawny again because my other eye looks a little more dark on top of the tawny than this one, so gotta get it to match. I'm gonna go ahead and do my liner, and I'm gonna use my Black Radiance liner. Now, y'all know my favorite liner is like the NYC liquid liner. But what I love about this liner, it performs just as well as the NYC, but the tip is smaller. Like, let me show you. This part to the applicator, it's shorter and it's easier for me to control. Yeah. So NYC liquid liner is still my jam, but so is this one too. All right, got that done. Now again, this is just like a little thin liner, just a little wing, nothing dramatic, you know, because again, I kind of wanted this to be everyday but glam at the same time. Now let's put on some lashes. So these are the Ardell Demi Wispies. So usually I put mascara on first, and I totally forgot that step. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it now. Okay guys, so I've decided that I am gonna go ahead and do a full face. So I'm gonna go get my products that I'm gonna use. I think I'm gonna grab this foundation that I've never used before, even though it's probably not my color anymore because I'm a little bit tan, but we're gonna use it anyway just to kind of give it a first impression and all that good jazz. So I will be right back. Okay guys, I am back, and we're just gonna go ahead and just do our complexion right now. And again, this is also gonna be quick and easy because I meant for the eyes to be that way, and so I'm gonna make the face that way, okay? So I'm gonna first go ahead and prime my face, and I'm gonna use the primer by The Ordinary. I really do like this primer, and it's super affordable. But this is what it looks like. I don't know what it is today. I'm just overzealous today. Talking, I don't never hardly talk like a lot of my tutorials, you know what I mean? You know, I'll do a voiceover in a hot minute. So I'm just gonna put that in the middle of my face where my pores are off the chain. So, and I'm a packer. You know, when you put on your primer, you want to go ahead and pat that into the pores, and you also want to give it a few moments to absorb into the skin, and before you go in with your foundation. Okay, so I want to try this foundation. I've never tried it before. I know it's not my color, y'all, so don't come for me, okay? It's by Fiona Styles. I have her concealer, and I love it. It's so hydrating, and I have dry skin, so I'm in love with it. Well, this is the shade 08. I don't think this is my color anymore because I am tan, but we're gonna make it work anyway. Maybe it's my color. I mean, I didn't think it would be because I bought this like in the winter. I know I've had it that long and never tried it. Let's see. Yeah, it's a little bit light. If you could tell because look at my skin. But okay, well, it's blending out really nicely. Ooh, real nicely. Oh my goodness, that blended into my skin like it was nothing. You know what, this was reminding me of how I felt about the NYX droppers. Oh my god, look guys. Wow, that is pretty. I wouldn't say it's a full coverage. I don't know if it's buildable. Oh my god, but it's so pretty. It's not too thick, it's not too sheer. It's almost, it's like perfect. You can still see my freckles coming through, but look at that. Ooh, look at that luminosity. Oh, I'm liking it already though. I'll come back and I will comment. I'll, you know, post a comment in the comment section later on to tell you how it wore. But right now I love it. It went on really smoothly. It blended out perfectly. It's light to medium coverage. It may be buildable, but I don't want no more foundation on, to be honest with you. I don't even want to build it up because I like the way it's making my skin look right now. And I don't mind my freckles shining through. I think they're cute. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with a concealer. I'm gonna use this concealer by Wet n Wild. This thing is like $3, okay? So I'm just saying. And I'm not gonna put, ooh, this is, I forget that this is a little bit too light for me right now, but whatever. I'm not even gonna put that much on, just a little bit, just under the eyes, just to brighten that bad boy up a little bit. A little dot, dot, dot. I don't want it, not much. Again, this is supposed to be a, you know, no fuss tutorial, right? So let's finish up the eyes. I'm going to do basically, I'm gonna use the same colors that I used on top of my eye, and I'm just gonna go ahead and use it for the bottom of my eye. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do to the bottom eyes. I'm gonna put some mascara on, and that's it. I'm not gonna line my waterline or anything like that. I'm just gonna keep it simple. Okay, let's bronze up the skin. I'm gonna use this bronzer by NYX, and this is in the shade Deep Tan, and we're just gonna bronze up the skin. So now I'm gonna take this pressed powder by Bare Minerals, and this is basically a setting powder. I'm gonna use the all matte side just to set my face just a little bit. So we could, or you could totally skip this step if you're still just trying to get out the door really quickly. I'm still gonna go in and highlight with Laura Geller, a Gilded Honey. For me, on my skin tone, this is, you know, I would say it's a light highlight. It's not like, you know, blind and, you know, the Lord Jesus isn't gonna see me. All right, we getting somewhere now. Now I'm gonna use MAC lipstick in High Tea. Something nice and simple, nice pretty brown, light nude. I'm not gonna use no lip liner. This is very, this is a satin finish. Oh, so pretty. Look at that. Oh, it's just so pretty and so natural. Okay, so now I'm gonna just spray setting spray. Now this is by Milani Make It Dewy. I've used this about twice already and I absolutely love it. It definitely makes your makeup last a lot longer. This stuff is really good and it's like $10. Just saying. Okay guys, this is the final look. I absolutely love the way it came out and it was so easy to do. I literally used only 3 eyeshadows. They were all matte, a very simple lip, foundation, a little bit of concealer, and just some bronzer, no blush. And I didn't even do the Instagram eyebrows, just a regular everyday brow look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and I will see you on my next video. Bye-bye now.